Hi there, everybody. It's Jason Mills. Back out Robert Burnaby. Got Aries here in spirit, and we'll talk more about that later. It's just after 12. What time is it? Yeah, just after 12, so just chilling here, enjoying the sounds of the trains as usual. Just gonna get ready to have a toke. Well, I did some gaming today. Yeah, it was fun. Hard times, but it was fun. I did about 4 hours and 28 minutes of World of Warships on my other channel, the Canadian Strategy Gamer, if you want to check that out. I also I did something like 2 hours as well or whatnot of Star Wars Empire War of Thrones Revenge mod playing as the New Republic during Operation Shadowhand. I mean, that's tense. I mean, I have to say it is quite difficult. It's much easier playing as the Empire during Operation Shadowhand as opposed to New Republic for sure. I had to delete my last New Republic run because right off the bat I was like losing territories left, right, and center. But this time I think I got the rhythm pretty down. You just have to make sure to build your resources and keep counterattacking, even when you don't have large fleets. I mean, I just have to make sure, at least you're taking territory somewhere, just to make sure you still have territory and space, and to protect your income and resources and manpower, obviously. So I think I'll probably do a recording of that, or a live stream of some more Empire at War this weekend at some point. Sorry, this weekend, if not Monday. Check it out. Now, I'm gonna, just keep trying to keep building naval units to counterattack the Imperial units and see some of their planets. So, I should be. I need to build a huge New Republic fleet that can take out the Eclipse. we need quite a large force, though, because it's going to be able to probably take out at least 2 of your ships out with the super laser. I mean, I noticed the last time I encountered it, it had a slow recharge, unless for some reason the computer just did not, forgot about the super laser and didn't fire it again when it had the chance. I don't know. But, the reason why I decided to make another campaign as New Republic during Operation Shouthound is because I messed up the last one, just didn't have my strategy correct. It happens. But I'll take care of it. It's almost tempting to do some when I get home, but I'll see. I also need to check on my stories. My stories channel. I'm going to perhaps work on that this weekend, because I'm editing some stories, because I feel bad because I just haven't done enough with my Grotesque British Columbia channel. I did release 2 videos simultaneously, but it's already been been about a month since I've done another one, and I do have content for new stories, but I just need to finish up my editing. Because I just want to improve the quality, and plus I've just been distracted by work and just dealing with a couple of things, so I need to get my act together in regards to that. I mean, unfortunately, men's mental health is definitely a serious issue. Like, sometimes, we all have to find our way through things, but it can be difficult a lot of the time. I used to be bigger into writing with my cryptid universe stories and stuff. And it's like I have slacked so much, it's like, well, I used to make, those kind of short horror stories quickly, and now it's like I got slacked off. I feel bad because, it lets down you as the audience and whatnot, and myself, when, I should be getting better. I should be doing better than how I am, I'm fucking 40, and since having a tragic 2022 with the loss of my cat Aries, and then previously in 2021 the loss of my dad, kind of took a toll on me and decreased my morale for things. It's like I hate to admit it, but that's how I feel. It's just that and the stress of things. Dealing with that has slowed down my personal projects. In ways I shouldn't, because I should be using my art to encourage myself, keep myself busy and active and, working. I mean, one day I want to be self-sufficient. That was kind of my whole purpose between starting to write and paint a few years ago. And now I just really don't. I just feel like I just don't have the energy for it. I mean, I work odd jobs here and there because I'm with staffing agencies. But obviously that's not gonna make the bacon, really. I am keeping myself active by looking for another job, and I do things like this, like go out and get some exercise, and this is basically the only form of exercise I do. Like, I've been slacking in my actual arm workouts routine, so I need to keep up on that. Get back into the rhythm of things, It's been hard and depressing for me these last few years. Like, Kayla's been patient with me, and she does understand, but she does get angry for me because I know I can be stronger than what I am. I know I'm getting older, and I'm starting to feel it now. Which is unfortunate. Because it's reminded me that, okay, well, eventually my time to do this stuff, all that I want to accomplish is going to be limited. And since I got set back and set myself back quite a few years, if I can write a short story within two low effort short stories, 35 pages each within a week, then I should be able to do a lot more than that. I'm going to be honest, my cryptid stories are not as well written as I'd like. They could definitely be a lot better, and more editing is definitely where it suffers, because I've slacked on some of my grammar skills and punctuation, proper word usage, etc., as well as filling in plot lines and character development. It's things like that need to be stressed. I wish I brought my water. I do have some of my paintings set, so I should take that one day. I mean, last painting I did was at my current place. I did a sort of, I did a painting of Aries. It was honestly the first painting I did in like 3 years, probably 2 or 3 years. It's one thing I've been meaning to share. I have to do that. Definitely need to spend some time on my work, and I'll have to share it with you all when that's complete. Encrypted stories in its entire universe, Albertosaurus, which is still in the works, as well as the upcoming T-Rex novel. That's going to be coming soon. I have to think about what lessons I need to learn, and those stories will be fucking excellent when you see them. Read them. I heard fireworks in the distance. Because of tensions, everybody's gonna be sounds. Here's some fireworks going off nearby. So nothing to be worried about. I don't usually like to bring up the political stuff. Yeah, there's been a lot of back and forth about the trade war between Canada and the U.S. Honestly, I'm indifferent about Donald Trump. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, did I really want him to be back? I mean, I don't know. Probably not. It's due to his reputation and whatnot, and that everybody's just probably gonna be led on into disappointment like his first term, so that's all there is to it, I guess. I mean, yes, I know he threatened Canada with annexation, but I honestly just don't think that's gonna happen. I just think that's meant to stir the pot. I mean, if people want to believe that's actually gonna happen, you know, they have to admit it is ridiculous and highly unlikely. It's like you're not going to invade a close ally for no reason, you know. We're just going to grunt up and bear it. It's just a sign of the costs and things, you know. And, tensions will get the better of people. I'm sure it was just more just rhetoric to stir the pot rather than based on reality. Plus, it's like they can't invade us as a close ally because he'll isolate the rest of the world. If they invade Canada, you know, what's that going to tell everybody else of the USA? You know, they're not going to, you know, it's not going to be tolerated. And will lead to further conflict. America has to remember, the United States has to remember that Canada is a founding member of NATO, and all those European nations are Canadian allies too, not just the USA. Just saying, it's, you know, a lot more complex, and because of these reasons, it's unfortunate that he has to say such things to cause tension between close allies when it's like, you know, it's not the 1800s anymore, and you know, USA just doesn't have that claim, you know. We don't need USA necessarily. Americans and whatnot that keep using the excuse, oh, we should take over Canada because we defend them anyways and they're freeloaders. It's like, well, no, we're still an independent nation. We still cooperate together. We don't really, well, yes, America helps defend Canada quite a bit. It's just preaching to the choir because literally nobody's gonna invade Canada. You know, China can't yet. They're not necessarily thinking of invading us militarily. Maybe industrially, but that's a different subject. You know, Russia's not going to invade Canada realistically. They're bogged down in Ukraine and just, you know, I just don't don't they? I mean, have any plans of attack? Just another point. It's like, why? I've heard that excuse too used for USA wanting to just take Greenland. It's like people are like, oh, no, Greenland could be taken by the Russians. It's like, okay, well, it's not likely to happen. It already has defense from Denmark and the UK, so it's kind of silly. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that. I think I'm just gonna have my final smoke and just head out. Well, I know we live in stressful times, but we're strong as Canadians, and if you're American or European listening to this, we're strong together as allies, and I think that these unfortunate, rhetorics will be swept under the rug. I mean, I know I'm being optimistic, but I think that for us to fall and go against each other will defeat, all that our countries have fought for in the past. So I think it's just highly unlikely. I mean, yes, we're going to go through economic strife and whatnot due to these hard times of inflation, but we'll get through it. In a peaceful manner. I mean, that's just how I see it. I mean, we'll keep following in our next few days. I mean, as tensions ease up on tariffs, we'll see what happens with that situation, because I think there's a little bit of back and forth. I mean, people are wondering about what's going to happen in February, for sure, because that's when tariff deadlines or tariff sources be in effect and whatnot officially. So we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to keep busy on myself. Work harder, produce harder my projects. Stay tuned for that. I will give updates. Well, take care of yourselves and have a good night. It's currently 12:51, so I'm gonna sign out and finish this smoke, and I'll talk to you all soon. Good night for now.